Fire signs, it has been absolutely insane for Messy Monday. Let's go ahead and get into your tea. We're going to see who's doing what and why. Take it as it resonates. Let's get into it. I'm telling y'all, the readings have been insane today. So we got they'll be back and fishing for comments. I rarely use this word, but I feel like it's relevant and spirit is like pushing about it. Clout chaser. Someone may be a clout chaser. Like this is someone that frequently comments on your things or tries to like engage you in arguments or make you look crazy or just in general because they're fishing for compliments, for validation. They're looking for a fight. I don't know what exactly their purpose and intentions are, but it gives that sort of energy. Someone's very broke. And if you are someone where you may also consider yourself to be broke, but you feel like, you're making it work, you're making strides. Yeah, this person could be feeling a bit jealous toward you, and the reason for the animosity is because they don't know how else to be. That's tough, but as a life coach, let me tell y'all, sometimes people genuinely don't know how to be anyone or anything any different. And does it make it okay? Absolutely the fuck not. But, and then the thing about fire signs too, and as an Aries, just trust me, I know, is that we really kind of bring a bit of a spark that no one else quite can, for all of us differently. For you Leos, for you Sagittarius, and for us Aries, like we all show up very differently, but the fire signs are spicy. Someone's a little jealous of your spice here. The death card is flipped over while I'm shuffling. So whatever this is, what is this? Who is this? This could be a family member. This could be a family member. This could be a sibling. This could be one of your children, one of your cousins. Like I'm telling you, this is someone that you've had a bit of issue here with for some time. For some time. And it's like when this person gets started on this bullshit, they literally do not stop. They what is it? Go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 on straight go mode. All the time. And I feel like you've tried many times to close out your cycle with this individual here. This could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a lover. But I think that the reason why, and even with the mother star coming out, I'm telling you, I'm getting very heavy girl fight. Sister battles, like you and your auntie into it, you and your mama don't get along. I don't know who this is, but this feels like feminine energy. You and this individual may have tried to reconcile many, many times here before. You and this person have tried to figure it out. You've tried to gain closure. You've tried to really put your best foot forward toward having like a good sort of relationship with this person, and it just does not seem to work. And you're wondering why. There's a concept of crabs in the bucket, but even deeper than that, I think of like some zero mindset where there are really people, y'all, and they believe that if you win, they lose, that there's no room for everybody to kind of do their own thing. And I keep saying that today the word of the day is perception and perspective. But the way that we perceive the world around us really, really shapes and molds our behaviors, the things that we see, the way that we communicate with others, and the way that others respond to us. And for this person with this very, spirit said, vindictive, this person has a very vindictive type of mindset. They fuck with you because they can't help it. Like they're watching you try to become the best version of yourself, and that is a huge problem for them. Sudden wealth may be the issue here. You suddenly bought a house, you suddenly got a new car, you had a little money to do this or do that. You were able, I'm telling you, for some of you, this is your mother. You were able to get out of their home or whatever that looked like for you here, and then because you elevated, you got the promotion. Some of you may have won the lottery, and my tip chart is in the link in my bio. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Just kidding. It's like the sudden blow up and glow up on your end, the increase, the blessings that you are receiving, Spirit said, is a trigger for them. People really do be like that, y'all, and it's tough. But now, what's being hidden from you here, for those of you where this is like your mother, grandmother, and I do apologize, but I'm gonna tell y'all like it is, because this won't resonate for everybody, but for some of you, this person is either going to experience like some sort of sudden illness and pass away, and somehow that will lead to you receiving some money. For a very select few, inheritance is a thing, and like people really do be beefing with their TTs and their mamas and their grannies for a long time, and then they pass on, and it's like, oh, you were a bitch your whole life, but you really wrote me in the will. It happens every day. It happens every day. I have clients that have personally come to me and experienced similar types of situations. So for some of you, especially if you know Mima is not doing well, but for others of you, I feel what's being hidden is that this person may be planning to prepare to like try to be a better version of themselves here. The despair card was even at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Like, I want to see what's in the shadows. Because like I said, this person has very, very big beef with you here. The Motion by Drake is playing, and I don't have a fuck to give. Anger in Chains. Anger in Chains. And even with the Parasite card being at the bottom of the deck, it's like this person is poisoned with hatred. And for those of you where this absolutely is your mother or a family member, y'all got to understand that generational curses look like all sorts of things. And if there seems to kind of be a theme here where the women in the family or the men in the family, whoever you are, however you are, whatever the situation or circumstance is, where there's always a bit of hatred, people are always fighting, there's not enough love that's being shared and sent around. That's what that is. That's what that is. And we can honestly have a very, very long conversation and go even more deep for me to further connect that for y'all on a brain level, on a psychological level, on a very spiritual level, on a astrological level. Like, I'm saying that to say, hear me and hear me well. These sorts of things do happen, unfortunately, and all that you can do is figure out what it is that you need to do. The stage, even for obviously, is anger. I've got to break free. I want to be free. Lions and sparks and chains and signs and lines. Anger is not the road to clarity. It is a controlled effort or a cold dish. It's raw, it's primal, it's explosive. It is the loss of reason, the loss of restraint, a bomb burning bright in black color. How can you break a single thread woven with a million others? How can you unfetter yourself from a bad situation, letting all the rest unchanged? It doesn't work like that. When you need to break free, you need to shake and shout, and more things will be broken than just what you want to hurt. They are like a bundle. You can target, but you cannot choose. Break many to break one. Save one to save many. And to like simplify that for those of you who are like, girl, what? Sometimes you got to fuck around and find out fire signs. You really do. You really, really do. You have to decide that you are going to be dedicated to doing things the way that you want to do them. And you have to decide that you're going to speak up. You got to decide to be courageous. You got to decide to put a stop to bullshit. And just because someone's family, and for those of you where the way that this does resonate is it is a connection with someone that you share a child with or you share a like home with. There's nothing to stop a cycle but putting a stop to the cycle. So if you need to speak up, you set some better, healthier boundaries here, please do that. Please do that. Take good care of yourself and do speak up for yourself because you deserve to. because you deserve to. Someone's afraid to take a leap of faith. The devil is present here at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords is here. You're heartbroken about having to make this decision or having to set these boundaries with your people. Set them. Set them. From one fire sign to another, I've spent the last 4 years really cutting motherfuckers off where I felt I couldn't do it anymore. And I too can very deeply relate to that kind of like family cycle of bullshit. And what that looks like. And like speaking up about the shit and severing ties with it when speaking up really won't help. Don't be afraid. This other party, whoever this is, they are going to surprise you by getting themselves together, but I feel like there's some sort of an ending that needs to take place with the Ten of Swords and the Coffin card being present here. For some of you though, like I said, family is going to pass away where this is like a family dynamic, especially with an older person. And that is what is going to put a stop to it. So yeah, that's tough. That's what I got, y'all. Link in bio. Like the video. Leave a comment. I didn't ask, but if you're still watching, go ahead. Click the link in bio, description box, book a reading. Love you. Bye.